Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Cheers!
We're starting with a cheers!
Whoa. You guys were together.
I mean, I feel like we should
Hey, hang on. You guys were late to the podcast tonight. I heard you were working on a song. Is that true?
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Should we,
Should
we go all the way up?
What song? Yeah, what fucking song was this?
Well, shall we just go ahead and start?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, Ross, we're going to surprise you. You ready?
Go ahead.
it's pretty gangster. It's pretty gangster.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never liked to admit
You fuckers!
You
fucked it up.
You can't laugh.
Wait, you were singing Justin
No.
Bieber for an
Start
hour.
again.
You were an hour late singing Bieber.
We've got it.
You can't laugh at me.
Yeah.
All right.
It was good. It was good, Rocco. I've never seen a big Mexican guy sing Justin Bieber.
As soon as you laughed, I fucking freaked
Don't
out.
laugh.
Here we go. Are we going again? Really?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. Look, I would love to hear this.
All right, here we go. My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on. But now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Oh, good night, everyone.
You know, we're just gonna
Good night, everyone.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
stop
go
it
suck
there.
each other's dicks for the next
We
hour.
got. There's so many more.
I feel like those harmonies were probably off because
They were
I
off,
couldn't hear shit.
I came
Straight
out
out of Compton,
So I
crazy
could-
motherfucking name, Ice Cube, hanging with the
late,
ninjas
bro.
with attitude.
It's too late to
problem
go
is that-
hardcore gangster
You know what
after
it is?
fucking dropping Bieber
The
twice.
acoustics are
Not
off.
once,
Yeah, the
but
acoustics-
twice.
No, here's the thing. JT is really, really good at singing. So he picks up a pitch, and then we all kind of I try not to follow his lead, and then I start listening to
JT
him.
will do like a third,
right,
and then you
yeah,
want to go to the
and
third.
then I listen to him because I'm like, man, he's really good, and I fuck myself.
Listen, I've heard you're the songbird of our generation.
Who,
Rocco.
me?
Yes.
Dude, certain songs I can sing. Like, is it like the one I was saying earlier? Was it? What is
Ed
that?
Sheeran.
Was it? Is that no? The one before. Is it Bush? It goes, so I can see you again. I got to do my with the guy with the video is the girl dying, and right? He talks about like I need to be good so I can see you in heaven. What is it? What's that
Whoa,
one?
are you talking about Fast and Furious? Like,
No,
No. I know what you're talking about. No.
Which one was I saying?
No, you were singing
I
an
was
oldie.
just singing it.
It was
Yeah,
an
it's
oldie.
like-
It was a good one.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. It was one
What
that
the
we've
fuck?
all
We
heard.
just talked
one that
about
we. It's
Well,
one of
it'll
those
come to us,
karaoke
you know?
yeah.
go-tos.
Hey, guys, ease into it. You know,
Yeah, man,
save a little
sorry.
space.
I
in those
remember
brains
it. Do
for
you
later.
like pina colada?
Yes.
Just show me the way.
Listen, we are amped up in the fucking studio tonight.
So
we got
I don't think people realize that we
Welcome
show up
to
early
Drinkin'
and
Bros,
we sing.
kids.
Yeah.
Welcome
So,
to Drinkin'
welcome.
Bros.
We
Justin
got
Bieber's
some-
album is on iTunes right now. Go and buy
Hey,
it.
don't promote his shit.
Hey, get
Jesus.
outta here, Ross.
You might as well. Y'all sang it for the first 10.
Well, the fucked
to
up
two
part is I
takes.
know Love Yourself the whole way through on the guitar, so if I ever run into him, it'll be weird.
It will.
We
We'll
either
make it
we're
weird.
fighting or we're playing music. One of
Or
the
you're
two.
fucking.
think
You're
we
either
would
fighting
play-
or fucking.
As long as he's the bottom.
As long as we're
I'd
fucking
fuck
while
Bieber.
fighting, I can do that.
I'd fuck Bieber.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
would,
seen- have you
I would
seen his
strum
dick
on his
pic?
back.
I mean, that's one of those. That's one of those people that like you hang out with him and he's just like he's kind of wasted. He's like, look, you want to fuck? You don't want to say no.
Yeah, well then,
You don't tell the
I
people
get a little
no.
curious.
Yeah, like-
wait, you're trying to fuck me? No, bro. But I'd fuck you.
Would you? Yeah. Would
fuck
you,
you.
would you fuck me? Would
You're
you fuck
Because
me?
you're Justin
Like,
Bieber.
he's like, I want to continue
I'd be
hanging out with you.
I'd
but
be
I
the
want
dude
you
with the
to fuck
Snapchat
me.
saying like,
You'd be like that Brazilian, the prostitute he slept with that took the Snapchat.
yeah, the Snapchat when he's sleeping, right? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I just
that's my
sent
dick
it-
in his butt.
Just got that butthole, dog. Hashtag got that butthole.
Got that butthole, bro.
Got that hole.
My mama don't
Got
like
that-
my mama don't like you, bro.
got
She
that-
likes everyone.
Got that dirty hole, bro.
I just put Justin Bieber to the top of my charts, motherfucker.
I just blasted
You
all
know what's
over
funny?
his
Being like a Hispanic man with
walnut.
like curly hair, I've always envied that white man hair. You know, that where just in front. Remember like Zach
Wow,
Morris?
this is getting
Remember
a
that
lot,
Zach Morris?
a
No,
lot
because
deeper
me in
than I
high
thought it
school
would.
was more like AC Slater, and I
know.
wanted Zach Morris hair. No, you guys never had that. Okay, you're not Mexican,
Dude, I bet
look at me,
he has a hairless butt.
Whoa. Hey, you guys, there's a full nude of Bieber online. He's got a hammer on him. And he
Really?
does. He has
Why does he have a
hairless
hammer?
butt.
You're talking like construction worker.
No.
Like a construction. When Ross said hammer, I immediately thought large dick.
Yeah,
I don't know why
that's
I
exactly
went
what
there.
it is. He's got a
Hold on,
fucking
you
huge.
said that one actor had a large dick, and it was tiny. I saw a thing. I mean,
Glubin.
I'm not
in
bragging,
the water.
but-
It's in the water. You got to
Ruben
give
Globin.
Orlando
It was-
Bloom
what's
some
his name?
credit. He was
Cuba
paddleboarding.
Gooding Globin?
No,
What's his name? Jeff Goldblum?
No.
What was his name?
No, Orlando Bloom, not
Orlando
Jeff
Bloom.
Gold.
I knew it was Glubin
Jeff
something.
Gold, a nude dick pic of fucking Jeff Goldblum.
I think
God.
we should. I
Hey,
think I should leak a nude
I
dick pic
remember.
of me.
I remember.
Yeah, Matt has
should
a
too,
nice
Matt.
dick.
I remember seeing a Playgirl in the early
What?
'90s
Did you
Thank you.
say that?
of
Well,
the blue Power Ranger.
I think the only person I've seen their dick more than my own is Matt's dick.
I've seen Matt's dick a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, more than I can count. I've seen it sucked a lot too.
Oh my gosh.
That will not confirm or deny that one.
all the way up. Hey, wait, hold on.
Can we get to the sponsors, please?
Yeah, Matt.
Do we have a
Matt
do we have a
Dick
condom
Sucking is
sponsor yet?
sponsored
Do we
by
have a condom sponsor
Softly.
yet?
We need a condom
yeah.
sponsor. We need a
Matt
condom
got his
sponsor.
dick sucked by a Softfleet athlete. Go to softfleet.com if you want to get shredded like Matt Best and get your dick sucked every day. Wow, our first sponsor.
I'm sweating over here.
The best
Is
part about this
Softfleet,
podcast.
SOFLETE.com. You want to train? You want to train like a Navy SEAL? You want to take a dick pic like Justin Bieber? Go to Softfleet for all your workout needs and supplements. They will hook you straight the fuck up, dude.
You have
You'll
a Softfleet shirt on.
Of
yeah.
course, I rep Softlead.
That's your jam. I like it.
Well, that's the shirt I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. So go to softfleet.com. You can take a dick pic paddleboarding like Orlando Bloom. You can take one coming out of the shower like Justin Bieber. You'll be ripped. You'll be shredded. All your supplement needs and your workout programs. Get them there, kids.
Check them out. It's pretty cool because they do programming, and it's not like where they're stealing wads. You see a lot of these days and uploading their site. They're actually very, very specific training. So that's what I like about it. I get mad in fitness when people want. This is what you need to do to get fit. Everybody has a different goal, whether it's fat loss, if you're going out for a selection process. The training is insanely different. Like if I'm going for a selection process, I'm going to be a little fat going into that thing, but my ruck march game is going to be on, and I'm going to be a strong-ass motherfucker.
Legs. You need endurance legs.
So, and that's what they all do there, and then they have the supplements that they partner with the programming, which is pretty dope. So we love those guys.
For sure.
Yeah, man. And type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off of everything in the whole fucking site. Next up to the show. I think Jared might have had a little of this tonight. You know it well. You know it's a fan fave. A little StrikeForceEnergy.com. Call in the fucking Strike Force. Pretend there's an Iranian boat out there. Call in the Strike Force. Circle them up. Bomb them.
Hey, we should change. What's when your unit's getting overrun and you call in the fucking...
It's called Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow? We should change it to Strike Force. That's the final call.
We should final call Strike Force.
Final call Strike Force. StrikeForceEnergy.com.
Here's the only problem
Can they make a little
is
bit-
the Marines are the only uptight fuck faces when it comes to rewriting the joint publication. So they would be the only ones that would have a problem with it.
Jeez.
Always the Marines.
Oh.
My family.
So
It's
violent.
like, hey, let's change brevity. No.
Well, maybe we
We're
can get Strike
Marines.
Force to do a double shot one and call it Broken Arrow.
Broken
I
Arrow.
like that.
Do it.
That's
Right?
a good idea.
Ooh, I like that a lot. It's the tastiest, tiniest little tin pouch. They ship anywhere in the world.
The tin sack.
Look, yeah, you can get a box of 10 for $9.95. You can get one for 99 cents. I heard. Go on and get a subscription. We've all got a subscription. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 20% off of every single order, including your subscriptions. Sorry, I don't know why I felt like saying it. That's sexual.
I like how you.
did.
I like where you went.
It's in
I
a
like where you
world
went.
where you have no energy.
I know.
One man must go to strikeforce.com.
Matt, you should read Tartarus like that too.
Right?
In a world where you wish a motherfucker
I actually wrote a
would.
Tartarus advertisement today.
Jared Taylor interrupts with his...
No, I wrote a
Advert. Let's hear it.
I wrote a Tartarus.
Let's hear it.
No,
Let's hear
no,
the
no.
advert.
It's a video.
Okay,
Oh.
well, let's hear the concept.
Well, essentially, I call the man spot, and I say
The man spa.
the man
Okay.
spot.
Spa.
The man
Spot.
spot.
The Instagram
And so,
or Facebook.
so it's like
Got
it's
it.
like me, like on the
Vaughn.
phone, and I'm like, man spot, find me the purest ammunition in the lands, and then it's like this montage of him searching all over Salt Lake, and then he finally finds Tartarus ordnance under a waterfall and it's glowing.
Oh, I was thinking. I was thinking like a pregnant lady pushing out a brand new.
Yeah,
just a bunch of ammo.
ammo. Oh my
Just
God.
ammo.
It's a 5.56.
Yeah.
It's a 5.56. Okay, there's
that
an
would
AK
be
in there.
awesome
You
if
must
the
have had a
woman
lot
was-
of sex.
Yeah, just ammo is shooting out of her vagina. Tartarus Ordnance. TARTARUSORDNANCE.com for all your home defense ammunition needs. They also deal arms. Which kind of arms? Up to you. Biceps or firearms?
Baby arms.
Man, we were amped up today.
I know,
We're
dude.
like
I'm fired up,
we're
dude.
like more motivated than
are.
Magic Johnson
You-
with a negative HIV test. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying? We're
I
fucking
think he's had
amped.
one. I think he's had one. I think he's had a couple.
I think Charlie
No, I
Sheen
didn't
has
say-
AIDS.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS.
So funny.
And guess what? If you give a baby a Tartarus Ordnance baby, smoke them up and celebrate that baby. Go to warfightertobacco.com. They've got the finest cigars in all of the goddamn land. They're made with Cuban seeds. They're hand-rolled in the Dominican Republic with tiny, tiny little Dominican hands. They're well-paid. They're well-fed. And the company's 100% combat veteran owned. Real men smoke cigars. They don't smoke hookahs. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off of every single cigar in the whole damn store. That's the only cigar that Rocco smokes. That's it.
That is. I tried some other one, but I come home because I was out of town. I was out of town, but I came home and right back to my warfighters. That's how I roll, man.
You're goddamn right you are.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And you came back home, you took your kids to school. One of them's a little smaller. You wanted him to see up over the dash. You got him some books. You put a bunch of At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed underneath their bottom, lifted them up in that seat so they could see over the dashboard. It's the romance novel for dudes. It's the first ever. It's the best-selling romance novel for dudes in the entire world. It's also the first one. So, obviously, it's going to be best
fuck that statistic. It is the best-selling
It is the
romance
best.
novel
in the world. If you like Airplane, if you like Range 15, if you like Blazing Saddles, pick up a copy. It's the funniest book ever written. It's on Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles, and bookstores everywhere except for Walmart's. And it's on Audible.com. And I did the voice. So you're welcome for my
Ross,
brilliance.
just so you know, when I was 25 years old, I won a powerlifting competition at 205.
You did.
I competed against myself. I don't give a fuck.
But you won.
I got first place.
But you fucking
Okay, there's
won.
one other guy.
That's my UFC career,
Yeah.
actually. I used to.
Congratulations.
I think I won with like a 315 bench, so it was pretty pathetic.
For my first 100 fights, I only fought 8th graders, and I fucking had a 100-0 record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I one time in the third grade
I'm heavier
did a
than that.
double kick and hit 2 kids in the balls.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Is that real?
I swear to you, it did.
Damn,
it was
dude.
so funny because no real skill. I just kind of was like athletic enough to do it, and I pulled it off. They both ran right into it on their sacks, and the girl, her name was Jennifer Kim, was like, "Oh my god!" And I called her Chung Lee.
Did
from,
you
like,
sneak back and drink some lead slingers after you punched 2 dudes in the dick and were like,
That's-
guess what? I'm a boss
Dude,
in
at
second
third grade, I'm sipping down
third
that
grade,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sipping down
Gangster.
that fucking
Sip-
whiskey.
Sipping whiskey in third grade.
Sip,
My father
sip,
picked me up on a
sipping on
lowrider,
some
and we
good
went and did a
shit.
couple drive-bys down the street. That's just how we did our thing.
Yeah,
bro.
you know, it's
Yeah.
LA,
Why not?
dog.
That's the Mexican way. That's the Mexican way o' life, as they say.
Which
As
is
they
last
say.
but- oh, what? I interrupted you. I'm sorry, Ross.
Fire away,
No,
Matthew.
I was saying last but not least, the Lead Slingers Whiskey. That is
Yeah,
our
man.
final
It's the
sponsor
best.
until we get into the shenanigans. And this show, I can tell, is going to be
This one's gonna be-
shenanigans.
'cause
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
we're almost finalizing everything on the paperwork for Colorado, where Lead Slingers is going to be key.
Shut the fuck up. Will
Oh,
it
yeah.
be there when we're there for Freedom Fest?
That's what we're doing,
Freedom
bro. We're
Fest.
working on that
Who's
so-
going to Freedom Fest? Who's going to
I
Freedom
know
Fest?
we are, and I hope everyone else is.
October 14th, tickets are on sale right now
Right
for
now.
Freedom Fest, dude. It's
Yeah.
going to be a blast.
Freedom Fest is going to be a blast. It's going to be insane.
Fuck yeah.
Did you
dude.
guys know that?
Brandon Soller from Atreyu doing a Treyu acoustic.
Yep.
He's never done that.
No, that's huge.
He's
said
going
he's
to
never.
coup?
Yeah.
He's going to coup.
He's going to
Coup.
Treyu acoustic.
We have so
dude.
many little vendors there that are going to be helping out with a lot of the money that they make is going straight to charity. We're going to have amazing bands out there. We're going to have freaking Lead Slingers Whiskey. If everything goes right, it's going to be, and right now it sounds like it's on point to make that happen. And then we ourselves, Article 15, are going to get on stage at one
Yeah,
point.
we will
and
be
do
on
something
stage.
Yeah.
weird.
We will be on stage
It's
all
my-
night.
We've
Are
been
you guys
preparing.
singing
We're the
Bieber?
hosts.
Are you
No.
singing Bieber?
No, so we've been, We've been working on a few things. We've been working on a few things. Some things that are going to surprise people a little bit.
It'll be fun, man. I'm also celebrating my 30th birthday, so I'm going to be hanging out
Yes.
with these crazy
And
fucks.
You made it to
excited.
30.
I know, surprise.
Everybody's
I never
invited. Not
Everybody-
everybody's
invited,
excited.
man.
Everybody's invited.
No,
Yeah, I
we're
can't wait.
excited.
Yeah.
But it's not about me. We want to make it about the Drinkin' Bros. We want to have the first ever event where we
Yes.
all come together, we drink, we have a great time, we support each
It's
other.
kind of
and-
about you, though.
I
It is
know,
because you know
But
what? I'll
it's
tell you
kind
what.
of about
Let's
you.
be real here. Let's be real. This
We're
all would have came
celebrating
to.
you.
If Matt
thanks.
Best wasn't making videos in his room years ago, we never would have created everything
And then,
we have today.
and at the end of the day, we're raising money
love
for
you.
fallen aviators.
We are.
Yeah.
Fallen Aviators.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
all the
that's
proceeds
awesome.
go to the Fallen Aviator.
Angel Aviators Foundation.
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
So we ain't trying to cash out. We're just trying to give some money back
Yeah,
and hang
this
out with
is
you.
not
fucking
about
assholes.
us.
And
This is-
smoke weed because it's legal. Not me though, but not me.
Yes,
I'm a
it is.
civilian. I can
You're a
smoke weed in
It
Colorado.
is. you can
Watch
smoke
the
it on
edibles, man.
stage. You
know
can
what is
smoke it
legal
on
for the
stage if you
military?
want.
What
to
is
smoke dong.
What?
dongs? Is
Dong?
it
Dick.
Penises.
Oh,
Yeah,
dick.
yeah, yeah.
No,
It's
so like,
totally
is-
legal in
is
the military
dick a
now.
euphemism
I've
for
never
something
smoked
else?
a
I
dick.
don't know. No, I've never smoked a dick. I side sucked
How do
one.
you what?
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 No,
Whoa,
I didn't
whoa,
smoke-
whoa!
No,
you
I
side-
didn't.
How did you side
Nah,
suck
Is
one?
that like an Indian
No,
peace
I
pipe?
mean,
Like an Indian
I
peace pipe
was-
from the
I
side?
was drunk.
Was it the
What?
You
No,
call,
I
you call that
wasn't.
the 4th of July, right?
Yeah, it's the 4th of
Did you
July.
use your teeth?
No. It wasn't
Why
like
is it
eating
called the
4th
4th of July?
Because it's like eating corn on the cob. You are just
Ah, there we
So
go.
if you're side sucking
There
a
we
dick,
go.
it's the 4th of July, or it's the 4th of July.
Okay.
It's a barbecue.
Right?
It's the
Because
barbecue.
freedom doesn't restrict what you put in your mouth,
No,
right?
Exactly.
It really
It
doesn't.
Hey,
Hey,
you fought for this country. You can do whatever you want with your mouth.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Hey, by the way, Kid Rock stopped his concert mid-show tonight and said, "Fuck you, Colin Kaepernick," and then just went right
That's
back on singing
funny.
again. Dude,
We need to do something with fucking Kid Rock.
I know.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
a
I
patriot.
know.
Dude, he's
a
awesome.
patriot.
He's
We
awesome.
did let's do the duet where, what is it? Pictures? I love that song. Remember him and Sheryl Crow did the Pictures song? What a
I
good
saw
song.
your picture today. Yeah. I
Oh,
know that
man.
song.
I just went through a breakup, so that song killed me, dude. I was like,
He's just a whiskey drinking
He's a
American.
good
He is,
dude,
dude.
right?
I saw him in concert last year. He brought out the guy who killed Bin Laden on stage.
That's funny.
which one?
The redhead or the other one?
Yeah, I think it was the redhead. The redheaded guy was the one.
But try not to say his name. He's on ISIS's hit list. So
Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing. I
him-
I
keep
saw
on
the
the down
CBS
low.
special where they put the makeup on him and shit. So
Yeah.
when they brought him out, I was like, wait, is that the same guy who was underneath the mask and the makeup or not? But according to you guys, everybody took a shot at that motherfucker, right?
Yeah, but just while we're on the subject, Navy SEAls. You know what I'm wearing tonight?
Navy
Are you actually
SEAL.
I'm wearing Navy SEAL.
Wait,
am too.
okay. I've got a
got it
question,
all over
Rocco.
me.
Let me. I got a question for you. So I saw this commercial that was on fire today on the internet called Navy SEAL cologne. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I know you guys had dropped it. I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was fake. Is this a real thing
That's
that you
the
guys are selling?
biggest battle we've had
Right.
today, Ross.
I've had several people
No
call.
one knows if that was just
I thought it was
a
fake.
joke
Is it real?
video
Is it
or
real?
It's a real product.
Oh, it's
a real
100% real.
product.
Dude, it took us about 6 months to find the scent
Yes,
that we
find
wanted
the
to
scent.
use.
It's a super
Find the
good
Your
bottle.
commercial though is
Find the color.
hilarious. It's
Oh,
hilarious that I was like, oh, that's
We have
definitely a
several
joke.
more lined up. We have several more lined up that you'll
Dude,
start to
there's
see it's real.
hundreds of
But-
ideas of
But it's
commercials.
very easy to pick on our counterparts. You know what I mean? Those I mean, we have respect.
Well,
for
technically, it's not even picking on him. It's
No,
literally
it's-
because one of the skits, right, is like you can't get laid as a dude, but what do chicks love? Navy SEAls. So you use Navy SEAL cologne.
yes,
right.
exactly.
So
you
yeah,
get
it's
the
not
girl.
even yeah.
It's more of like it's actually more of a high five.
But I think since we didn't put that one out yet, they kind of like,
Right.
hey, bro, what's that all about, right? And but
Yeah.
I had a Navy SEAL no shit FaceTime and was like, bro, what is this? I was like, dude, it's real. He's like, is it? Does it smell like shit? Does it smell like silkies and balls? I'm like, no,
no,
dude.
it smells
actually
good.
smells
it smells like
amazing.
vanilla.
Yeah, it smells.
I don't even like cologne. I was like, what?
It
the
smells
fuck?
fresh.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, it's a real product and it smells good. I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The commercial
Again,
threw me off because it was like Jared whispering
so-
like Navy SEAL smell like excellence. I was like, wait,
Dude,
what?
I was on the range last week with all the Apache guys from Fort Bliss. They were doing gunnery and everything.
yeah.
I was walking around to everyone. Just, can I interest you in some Navy SEAL? They were dying. Like, oh my God, you actually have that like in your
it's real.
pocket.
Yeah.
Like you are
So
presenting
funny.
me a fragrance right now that says Navy
Well, the
SEAL.
funny
on
thing
it.
is too is we run a super limited amount because it was almost our way of just kind of fucking with their other competitors in the space. Like we're just gonna
Yeah.
we don't give a fuck. We're gonna make a cologne called Navy SEAL and then release it. So
That's really
was
fucking funny, man.
pretty funny,
Yeah,
man.
I've been seeing it everywhere. Everybody's been sharing it, but it's in the same comments of like, dude, is this real? I don't know. And one guy's like, I fucking bought some. And I was
Yeah,
like, whoa,
dude.
whoa, are you real? Or are you a
It's
plant?
legit.
Yeah.
It's legit, man. It's funny, man. The guys at the Grooming Network took care of us with that one, and we plan to do more work with them in the future, and hopefully.
I love Luke. Luke is a fucking amazing guy.
Yeah.
A real.
Every
we'll come out with a
time
real
I've
clone.
sat down
Yeah.
with Luke, I mean, and one thing that we could throw out about Luke is he flew to Vegas just to hang out with us
in
one
one
night.
day's notice.
Yeah,
That's great.
literally,
And,
like,
and then had an amazing suit on with
oh
mustache.
my
It was
God,
so
his
legit.
suit was
The thing
so
with
good.
that's a businessman, and that's a businessman with integrity, and that's what he always says. He goes, "Look, I love servicemen," and he goes, "I love what you guys do for our country. I wish I could have done the same, but everyone takes their own route."
Dude, he's just
And
always
he's a
been so nice.
very
to us.
successful businessman with integrity, and that's very hard to find. He's also a family man, dude. We actually talked about that quite a bit, and it's just like it's great to do business with people like that. I don't care what you've done in your past, whatever, but if you're a businessman with integrity, and you're just a good person, like that's the people you do business with.
Heck yeah, man.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's how we introduce people into the R15 crew, and Jared and I were having a conversation kind of about that, about someone earlier, where it was like we have people come in and just drink and hang out with us, and then you get
Because if you
vetted
can't
through
do
that process.
If you can't do that, you can't be in a business relationship with people.
Yeah,
It's
if you're the
super
guy
hard.
that gets drunk and fucking pisses yourself, or fucking tries to start a fight or gets aggressive, you're like, that's
Are
not
you
the
talking
guy.
about? Are you talking about Jared?
Wait, that's different.
Whoa,
not that one.
He's talking about the drum.
Yeah,
the drum.
I'm talking about late at night if you want to piss yourself. That's your thing, bro.
I just
I'm
pee.
teasing.
You know what I'm
pee.
talking about? But we can't even have a good time with some of these people that come out, and you're like, okay, that's not the guy I want to do business with because he's a sloppy drunk. And
Well, knowing, I think in business, knowing what your reaction is going to be to certain environments and consistency with those reactions is what I build business partners off. Because it's I know you, Rocco, is presented with a situation. I'm 90% sure how you'll react to that situation,
Right.
which is fucking calming to me rather than that guy's a loose cannon. Because then
Right.
it's yo, going on a main page, fuck you, you fucking
Yeah.
fuck this. And you're like, whoa. And that ruins a brand where you're
Right.
because one fucking asshole had a drunk emotional night and so
Right.
decides to say, whatever the course is on a
we're all
social media.
pretty good about shutting it off and be like, okay, I'll answer that later. Besides Jared, Jared will send a fucking novel to a motherfucker and break him down slowly and
But
emotionally.
Jared's usually on the right side. Jared,
No, but I'm saying when you break dudes down,
Yeah,
if you go on someone, it's like, oh,
you get
shit.
aggressive, but in a good way.
I
never
crazy aggressive.
No,
though.
no.
I always stay on a very political fucking balance beam.
Yeah, but
Of literally where you can't argue with the things I'm saying.
Well,
for
look,
me,
I would say the bad cop outweighs the good cop inside Jared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put
Well,
your
I
hands
think-
up. Nope. You're shot. Boom. You're, and I like that about him. I like that you're a
Jared-
loose cannon, Jared.
Jared's a guy, if I made a comment and then he answered, I'd probably remove my comment and be like, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Because he made me look really stupid.
It was pretty early on, and it was just when I was getting introduced to Derek Wida, and I remember I never saw Jared. He's always a happy-go-lucky guy singing Irish music, and we'd found out someone was using Derek's name to
Yes.
and they pretty much stole a fuck ton of money
He
that was
raised
supposed to go to charity.
$38,000, and the guy split 2/3 of it between him and his buddy. So he had marketed this fundraiser to get Derek his own gym, but when it came down to it, he raised $38,000.
He took a profit share.
Derek got a $3,000 check out of $38,000. So I called this guy and I was like, "How the fuck do these numbers work? Because how do you raise 38 grand? Because we can see that right now. We can see the number that you raised. You sent Derek $3,000 to start his gym, yet you sold everybody on donate now. All this money is going to Derek starting his gym. But what it was is him and his buddy were essentially profiting off of.
Well,
this
they're finding
fundraiser.
people with these cool stories and then trying to represent them and then taking a profit share, which is pretty gross. But I saw Jared in the car. He went fucking nuclear on this dude, and I was like, I've never seen Jared that. It's I will fucking crush you, you fuck. Where the fuck is his money? I was like, oh god damn. All right,
That
cool,
was
dude.
funny, dude. I remember that. That was crazy.
But that's cool. It actually built respect because it's all right, dude, this dude stands up and he doesn't fucking fall over on his back, unless it's for a Jimmy John sandwich. But that's okay.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
take that, you know.
Yeah. What about a body double for Jared? We should get him a body double. Have him sub for people like
Yeah.
like Hillary Clinton today. That's
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
By the way, is
Boom.
that a real thing that goes on with dignitaries in the high ranking officials?
so-
Do they have body doubles?
I don't know. I've never done
I don't know, but she almost passed out today,
yeah,
right?
they
Is that what you're talking
they caught her while she was
Right.
passing out.
She was gone. She was unconscious. Her leg was on the ground. They diverted the car from going to the hospital because once you go to the hospital, you have to have medical records of what you actually have. So
Right.
they ended up taking her to her daughter's place There's a bunch of fundraisers in LA
she
tonight.
She has a neurosurgeon that follows her around.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak too freely on that, but there is, if you look into all that stuff, there is like a medical professional that's with her at all time. And some people said it was epilepsy. Some people are saying it's like a heart condition. I'm not sure.
Parkinson's.
The biggest thing that
Parkinson's. Yep.
That people fed off of today is they say how she immediately reverts to lying.
Yeah.
How she blamed it on pneumonia, and then immediately someone came out and stepped forward and goes, no, she doesn't have pneumonia. Like, she's got issues. And it's just like, so what they spun it as is, hey, guess what? Every time something comes around this woman, she immediately reverts to a fucking
You just can't
sleight
be
of
fucking
hand.
honest.
Yeah.
At least
hey,
FDR was like, Marco, polio.
Polio.
Sorry, Ross, I stole your joke.
No, I love it. It's one of my favorite. My favorites
FDR
of all
American
time.
Badass. If you haven't watched it, that's one of Ross's great
so
films.
funny.
Greatest,
Gotta do it.
one of the greatest films ever.
You know what
second
though,
behind Range
Ross?
15.
The day FDR came out, me and Butch Rogers literally sat in my garage and watched it on the projector on my photo backdrop.
And
in the garage.
if you guys didn't watch FDR American Badass, we probably would never have met or been friends today.
No, we
No, I
would've
mean,
never
dead
met.
serious.
because at the credit roll, I looked at the credits to see who made the movie, and then I emailed you 2 days later.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have watched that film, none of this all these shenanigans never would have happened. I wouldn't be going to Freedom Fest for Matt's 30th. You know?
Right? We wouldn't have made Range 15. Probably it would have been a shitty little fucking film. I mean, it might still be a shitty little film, but the greatest shitty film of all time.
Yeah.
No, it's crushing. People love it online. Like the reviews are When I watched that Popstar movie the other night, you guys had 10 times the reviews that Popstar had. I've never seen.
Hey,
It's
by
also-
the way, I spoke to somebody in Afghanistan today.
Yeah.
They said the movie is on fire overseas right now.
Yes.
Everyone is talking about it everywhere.
Here's the
That's
other
great.
thing.
It's
one
only
of the
going to
most-
continue to grow, man. It's like
Yeah.
Super Troopers.
It's
just
also
gonna,
one of the most pirated.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
But-
which is like fuck
There
it.
were some high-ranking military officers that did quote, and per the conversation today, they said, "This, no kidding, is our generation's Rocky Horror Picture Show. It will live forever."
It will. I think
cool.
that's true.
That came from a
That's
CW4.
Yeah.
So he said people above him said that,
Nice.
and I think that's
You
fucking
were
amazing.
talking, Rocco, about the piracy and shit, and
Yeah.
it's funny, like, ultimately it's gonna get pirated. Like
Yeah.
you can't go through. But I don't know about your guys' fucking pages, but I usually check my DMs on my Instagram. Like the last 15
Everyone.
are all
Yep.
dudes posting the link saying, "Hey, this is this personal guy's shit. This is how I reported."
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They're super
So much
intimate
support.
on, like, instead of being like, "Oh, the movie got pirated,"
No,
like a
dudes
super
are
chick,
like,
they're
hey,
like,
man,
"Hey, dude,
we need to fucking shut this down."
yeah,
I'm like,
and-
oh, fuck,
and
hell
I'm like,
yeah.
"We know about it. Thank you. That's awesome." But the
Yeah.
fact that they're that engaged and give a fuck that it's getting pirated, I'm like, dude, fuck, this is the coolest community
I know,
ever.
dude. It's
Yeah.
I
so
want to keep
fucking-
making. Oh man, I fucking love it. So
It's
thank you
great.
guys. We appreciate it, man. It's so fucking rad.
It really is. Hopefully, we'll get to make that sequel next year. You know?
Oh,
we
fuck
will.
Yeah. We better.
Yeah.
Janitors
We're gonna
mopping up
actually, Ross.
terrorism.
You know,
I'm gonna actually be.
I
big as
started
fuck.
I started really studying Broken Lizard, and I realized they have a lot more movies than a lot of people think.
Oh, they
shit
they
ton.
they have tons.
They have been
but here's the
pumping
thing:
them out.
they were
Really?
not.
And
They
Beer
were not.
Fest is really
They were
good.
not very.
That's a good one.
Beer Fest was okay.
Well, here's the thing. Like Beer Fest, again, back to here's where I go back to that, Ross, is these guys are doing what they want. Just
Yes.
like you do.
Yeah, it's their humor.
just like we do.
Right.
Like Beer Fest is a perfect example of them being them. And it was cheap. Beer Fest was easy under $1 million.
Who's Hot Tub Time
Really?
Machine? Who's
Hey,
Hot Tub Time Machine?
I got a fun one for you, by the way.
That's all right.
Go.
What's up?
Let's hear it.
The same agents, my agent that's doing Matt's book, and also did At Night She Cries While He Rides a Steed, just sold Jay Chandreskars, the old director and writer of Super Troopers. And on the phone the other day, he said, "Look, I got a movie for you. It's the second funniest movie I've seen behind Super Troopers. It's called Range 15." And he was like, "Oh, fuck, I'll check it out." So if we can get him on the show, that'd be fantastic. If anybody out there
Dude,
knows
I
it,
would
yeah.
I would love to hear their opinion because we've watched every one of their movies. I would
Yeah.
love to hear their opinion on ours.
You know what?
It's hard
Actually-
to say though, dude, because ours is definitely military focused. And
Yeah,
if
but
you're not, I'm
they
curious
went
to know.
cop. They went cop. They went hard cop. Like
I'd be interested to see. Because I know people that are not military. They're like, there's a lot of inside jokes, or people that don't know who we are. They say there's a lot of inside jokes that like most people wouldn't catch. I'm like, I don't think so.
no, I've seen a lot of people that said I've never been in the military. It was funny as fuck to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you look at it. I think there's certain like the nuances between us
Yeah.
are built for 4 years of being on YouTube.
The
and
guys,
stuff,
and
but-
assuming we survive,
Yeah.
that band, they're playing Freedom Fest.
Right.
They all watched it.
Yeah.
Only their lead singer was in the military. Everybody else was not. He said, still, these guys were fucking rolling.
Oh, that's great.
I'm
I'm sure they were
Yeah,
probably
hey-
super high, so that helped. I'm just kidding.
And Jared, I'll be in New York in a couple weeks, so I'll try to get his contact info for you, and then you can hit him up, tell him who you are, and show him the trailer. So who knows? It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think that of anything with us, if the Broken Lizard guys kind of came in and partnered with us, not even in a business sense, but just as a
In a
friend
movie.
sense,
Imagine,
Not-
dude.
not
Imagine
even that.
if they paired you guys together in a movie,
dude,
That would be fucking rad.
it would destroy. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
even not even in a movie, just in a soft sense of, hey, we all hang out together. Those guys would benefit a great deal because Super Troopers and the Broken Lizard series has resonated so hard with the military
dude.
audience.
Yep.
Like the second that they essentially like admit that they're friends with us or
Yeah.
like us, like
They're associated.
our entire fucking
Tidal wave of
Aaron
fans, of supporters,
would go,
of fucking.
we're in.
Yeah.
Either way,
it would be awesome.
I just want to, keep making movies and,
Epic
and be,
shit.
be the next Broken Lizard, be the next Tenacious D. Like let's
That's
lock
it.
it all down,
That's
bro.
exactly it.
Yeah.
'Cause no
And
matter
then-
who hangs out with me, I got a
and
glass of whiskey and
tag
some
team,
writing
tag
fingers.
team wrestlers. Are you interested?
Yeah, let's do it.
Luchadors.
Luchador.
Hey, I'm telling
Wait,
you.
wait, we could move to Utah and be polygamists. You know,
Why-
we could have
What's
fun.
that mean? What's polygamy?
Look at me, it's multiple wives. Man, that's so weird you brought that up. I was thinking about that earlier. Like,
Hold on, this is such bullshit. And
I'm ready to hear this.
I had a conversation about this. There are things in life, Ross,
right?
where look on paper look fucking awesome, but then when you go into reality, you're like, oh fuck no.
Oh, I gotta please both
Like-
of them.
like,
That's
yeah.
impossible.
5 wives, bro? You want 5 wives? This is
dude.
fucking rad. Okay, fuck no.
No.
No,
I think
there would be a hotter
you guys
one.
are wrong. I think you guys are
Oh,
all
God.
wrong.
No,
What?
you
I
no
think you're
way.
all wrong. Absolutely, I think you're wrong.
What?
I think everybody assumes it's like you have one wife. It's like, oh God, I can't imagine having 5. No, when you have 5, they're all competing for your attention.
Oh,
So if you think about it,
let's hear it.
you have these angles
No.
where it's like, hey, all right, you're Tuesday, you're
Have
Wednesday,
you ever
you're
had 2
Thursday.
girlfriends?
I don't remember.
I
So
haven't.
anyway,
Fucking
That was a
sucks.
long
anyway.
pause. That was a real long
don't
pause,
remember.
Jared.
No, that doesn't make any sense because it's the same thing. No matter how there's innate jealousy that exists, it's like human condition. So it's like, oh my god, so Kelsey,
No,
like,
that's
I
the
love
initial,
her.
though.
I love her new Lulus. Like you just,
That's-
that's
that's
great.
the initial,
I
though.
bet you guys are
But what
super
you're
happy.
what you're not thinking of is again
God.
in polygamy and in this fucking Salt Lake City shit.
Wow.
Like you're married now. Like get past that initial like I'm upset about this because you have the power at that point. Like
I
cool,
can't.
I'm not coming here Tuesday anymore. And she's like, after 2 weeks, it's like now I'm lonely. Like okay, I'll behave.
Oh,
I'll
I don't,
behave.
know, dude, I don't
Jared-
see it that way,
Jared,
dude.
no.
I don't see it that way, dude.
No, I think
I think it's difficult to
women though. You can pin women
I can't
against
think
each
women.
other.
I don't know women. See, I've been
God
divorced
damn it.
twice.
Yeah, but
keep
you
fucking up
know
on the women
how
thing.
easy it is to pin them against each other.
Now you're just
Like-
being vindictive.
No, I
what are
mean,
you
yes,
like a fucking
of
cult
course.
commander
if
over
you're
here?
a goddamn
No.
fucking polygamist, you have to be vindictive, and you have to pin them against each other. You're like,
I'm more on the
look,
side of like I'd rather maybe not even have one ever again, right? Like you know what I mean? Just
all
kind of
right,
like
I'm just saying,
that's
if,
what- you know what I mean?
if
'Cause
we're forced, if we're
you
forced to
already
have
know
4,
you have one. You know
Yeah.
how it's not the easiest to please a woman because women are women, right? Like you know they have their views on life. We have our views. We have our niches. They have their niches.
We're all difficult, yeah.
right? And so it's an interesting thing. I've not yet ever been in a relationship. My whole fucking life has been like well, this
you're
is easy
dealing
as fuck.
with a
You know what I
whole
mean?
new social fucking realm, like where
I want
This
to hear
woman
Ross's
has-
fucking.
this woman
I'm
has.
just-
Yeah, because
I'm just
I've
saying,
got
Rocco,
a lot to say about
this
this.
woman
Matt
has
is
accepted
100%
in her
correct.
mind
Let's
Jared,
hear it. Let's-
that
Jared,
that
you don't
I'm
have the
okay.
attention span for
Oh.
us for barely
No.
45
I love
minutes.
it. I love
Let
it.
I've
alone
got this.
5 women. Like, there's no way you're gonna like. Oh yeah, I'm ready for all
Jared's
5.
idea of Jared's idea of polygamy is like walking out from the computer room for 20 minutes a day, throwing a steak and having like the 6 women chewing it like a fucking rabid pack of wolves. And be like, the wives are happy. Lock the door and go back to the editing bay.
Have a glory hole so one of them sucks your dick and calls it a day.
Yeah.
You don't know which one it is.
Yeah. That is not your life, Jared. That is
would
not
be
your
hilarious.
life, dude.
Like if you had a glory hole in a polygamy.
You're like, wait a minute, wait, stop, time. Who was that?
Hey, it's glory night. It's glory night.
Is that Virginia? Virginia, did you take your teeth out again? God damn, that was amazing.
Dude, that's a fucking rap. Glory hole and polygamy.
Glory hole and polygamy. Glory hole and polygamy.
There's gotta be one
right.
that sucked my dick. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Ross, I got to hear.
I think we have the episode title tonight: Glory Hole and Polygamy.
That is it. That is it. Because that would be the funniest thing. If
Pretty
you,
much-
if it,
pretty much
you literally, it's like, hey, we're retreating to the glory hole room. Like you're getting fed up with them at the dinner table. Yeah. You're like, all right, that's it. Glory hole.
Everyone to the glory hole room.
You gotta judge each one. They all get a number.
That's a competitive space.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Yes.
That blowjob's a 7.
Yeah.
One's like, all right, you're
But
a
it's on
4. Stop.
It's on a digital,
knock it off.
You've got an iPad and it's a digital screen on their side. Like so, you're like 6,
Dude.
and they're like, switch.
The worst button
So
on there is
good.
don't want to come. We're just like, I don't even want to come on this one. dude.
My dick shrank outside of the hole back into my
Yeah.
shorts.
It's
Sorry.
like it's like the Chappelle Show thing. Wrap
Yeah.
it up, B. Wrap it up. I'm over it.
Dude, glory holes are weird, man. I've never done one, but I've watched a few of those. I mean, I used to watch those porns.
Whoa!
And
You
it
just
just-
went back inside and grabbed your
Yeah.
jacket on that one. Yeah. You left the party and went back inside to grab your jacket. So you've done it. You've
Dude,
done
I
a
used
glory
to
hole.
watch gay porn. I heard about it one time.
I heard there's gay dudes. Ross, let's hear it. Seriously, what is your
Seriously.
views on this?
Yeah, what's your...
Even though you guys cut me off, I have the
I have the
science on this.
Ross has
I've
a Jared,
got
we
a
know
It's a
you.
1-hour
We
show,
know you.
Jared.
I am identical with Matt on this. We are hand in hand in the no polygamy. That
yeah.
sounds like a nightmare. Sounds like an absolute fucking nightmare. Trying to pay attention to 5 people, all those different fucking kids from each one. Just scheduling wise. Like scheduling the time. Like fuck, no. None of that
wealthy?
sounds appetizing. You know what
The
sounds
men are
more
wealthy,
appetizing?
Well, I think,
No, they're not. Well, all of them work, so they
I
can
think
do wealthy.
there would be structures, right, and tier levels of polygamy that would actually be a viable relationship, right? The lowest level of non-viability would be 4 straight women, 1 straight dude.
Right.
Now you start getting the higher tiers where they're bisexual. That takes a lot of pressure off the man. But then that comfortability in sex, do they go outside of
There you go. So that's the thing,
their
'cause
religion?
Dude,
and
I've
get side
watched the
dick?
goddamn sitcoms.
No, here's the thing.
They all have their own nights.
No, but here's the thing. That sitcom is
That's
the vanilla
sitcom.
version of it,
It's
right?
It's vanilla.
Here's the reality of
All
this
right.
though. If you have to emotionally fucking really kind of draw those women in, like that takes a lot.
Right.
The swingers life seems more realistic, where you're like, at
Right.
least, hey, physical contact, bing, bang, boom,
Right.
call it a day. We all fucking happy and everyone likes.
Because if you were at that level of sexuality where you could have 4 wives, you don't care what they're doing, that's awesome. Because then you have a live-in fucking babysitter for the kids. You
Right.
have main bitch, side bitch, and you work that tier level.
Yeah, the
like
good blowjobs, the fucking good handies, the good
rapper.
sandies.
Like, hey, I got to go to the office. I got 15 minutes. I need a blowjob and a finger in my
Right.
ass. Boom, you go to Kelly.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna
'cause
fucking
she's
have a
down.
candle at dinner. Becky
Right.
knows what's up.
Becky can cook,
it's a
and
structured-
and she wears short shorts.
But they're gonna be getting side pussy or dick. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just-
and
it's
not only
human
that, but
nature.
like one is going to be hotter than the other 5. They're all not going to be
absolutely.
identical
Depends.
quintuplets.
You know that-
no, Jared's would all be ugly.
Jared's the one who's like, well, she's got a cute neck. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Like case in point, Jared, who's your celebrity crush right now today? Who is it? First answer. Who's
Listen, I honestly like
who is it today?
you know I love Hillary Duff.
Yes.
And Hillary Duff has been, and this I'll expand on something after this, but honestly, Anna Kendrick is my new.
Holy shit, you
Dude,
fuck! I
dude,
told you about her before, and you didn't believe me.
No.
Drop it.
Like,
Dude,
Got my
she-
ticket.
Yeah.
yes,
My ticket
it's
for
not
the
even that.
long
Like
way
when
round.
she was singing,
2 bottles of whiskey for the
when
way.
she was singing to him on stage,
She's
in
rad,
that,
bro.
if I got sang like that,
Here's what you need to
my
do.
God.
I got
Check out her-
sang like
Dude,
that.
check
Twitter
out-
talk.
Check
like
out her
that,
Twitter.
Jared.
She is
Yeah, she's
fucking
really
funny.
fucking funny, dude.
She
really
says shit
fucking
about
funny.
like masturbating. She goes, "Yeah, why does everyone think it's so weird to masturbate?" And you're like, "Dude, you got like fucking 40,000 followers. You're crazy as fuck to be mentioning that."
40,000, I would imagine more, right?
She probably has
Wow,
She has
4
probably
million.
millions.
Probably
Yeah,
has
yeah,
million.
probably
4
4
million.
But I'm telling you right now.
Anyway,
hilarious fucking
dude,
chick.
so
Yeah, she's
her
great.
movie.
Who is it? Anna Kendrick. She
Anna
did.
Kendrick, she was
the-
in
the
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect,
The
yeah.
cup,
Pitch Perfect
the
too.
cup song.
Yeah.
But Mr. Right is like my
Amazing
favorite
movie.
fucking
Amazing
movie
movie.
right now. Like I watched it again last
pretty good.
night. And
She
it's
has
just like,
5.75 million
oh
followers.
my
Yeah.
god!
Here's the thing
it
with her,
makes
though.
sense though.
She's
Like,
she's not
Wait, her
overly,
last tweet? Wait, Rocco, her last tweet
Yes.
is, "Oh God, I just realized I'm stuck with me my whole life."
yes.
Kind of love her, dude.
dude.
Like,
Kinda
dude,
love the girl.
So the thing is, she's not like the most beautiful woman in
Well,
the world. Her
she-
personality alone,
like,
and
she has a
she's-
really fat chin.
She's a very. What's wrong with big chins? You fuck?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
She has-
I'm just
she has
saying.
presence,
she has a
man.
fat neck.
Yeah, that's
but
right?
she's
Vibrant.
so much
She's-
fun.
She's fucking alive,
That-
dude.
that's something with me. Like, I think a lot of girls, and this is kind of not to sidetrack things. Like a lot of girls don't like they think it's all vanity based, and absolutely,
not,
guys
dude.
like
No.
a fit body and ass. But like
No.
when a girl is just like carries herself, she's like, I'm confident. Fuck you, mother. You're just
Yeah.
like, dude, that's
when they have an
fucking rad.
energy about them, you're
There's
like,
an energy,
dude.
yeah.
So
that's
I've
dope.
got the game to pose to you guys, and this is what brought
Oh,
me to
shit.
Hillary Duff.
That's
Okay.
it.
And Ross, this is for you.
Sure.
So one day it was 2013. We were driving out on the range in Fort Bliss, like which is 100 miles out in the middle of the desert, and you're just in plains, like light grass plains with oryx and all kinds of weird fucking deer and shit. Anyway, we said, okay, here's the setup. You have a small 1-bedroom, living room, bathroom, kitchen, cabin. You have to live there for 1 year. Every Friday, you are parachuted in
Did we
supplies,
talk about this in the podcast?
food. No, we never did.
Are you sure? I thought we talked about this in the
No,
podcast.
I promise we talked about that this was going to be a topic,
Okay.
and then we never did.
Okay.
Every Friday, you have either 12 beers or a bottle of liquor is parachuted in, and your food for a week is parachuted in. And then
Okay.
you have all alternate supplies that you can request every Friday.
We've talked about this in the garage. before.
Yes.
Okay.
But we never talked about it on the podcast. So you have to
Yeah, I've
pick
never heard this.
who-
I've never heard this.
Who do you want to live in that cabin? So
How long?
So
For
so
how
here
long
it
did you
is
say?
it's 1 year, but every other settlement is 8 miles from you, and then there's a center point that's 8 miles from
Jesus,
you
it's like Hunger
that you
Games.
can meet in whenever you want.
Yeah.
So, but you can't communicate between. So if I were to walk to your place, it's 8 miles. If you were to walk to his, it's 8 miles. But
Right.
it all meets 8 miles into this lodge that once the year starts, we could all meet there and say, okay, every second Saturday of the month, we're gonna all come here and
I'd
hang
be
out.
like every twice a week, dog.
Yeah, I'll walk
Yeah.
8 miles for this. Yeah.
yeah, because you're gonna get bored.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you're allowed to request odd shit for your drops. So if you want like tools, like if you want to
This
build
is
a
getting
pool,
real fucking
yeah,
complicated,
dude. This
All right.
this
So what's
scenario
what are you
right
wanting?
here.
What's
this
the
scenario,
main question?
We have to pick the woman
you
that
have
we
to
want.
pick the woman that you want in that cabin with you.
Rocco in a wig. What?
I like that. I'm
Oh, no.
entertaining.
I mean,
No.
yeah, we both jack off a lot. We'll do
Yeah,
a separate.
we'll
We'll have
do
a separate
things.
room,
Yeah.
and then
We're good.
we'll laugh our asses off and
That's
play
it.
music. It'll be easy.
So, so is this? So
What?
this woman is gonna. Jared's giving us a weird look.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
this is not
yeah.
film, so we can't.
Yeah,
He's giving a
1
weird
year.
look.
He's giving a weird
1
look.
year, you're living in this cabin.
Okay, well let's do this.
You get to pick one girl.
So right now, this girl is going to be a famous girl. Obviously, as everyone else
it
would
could
know.
be whatever.
I'm not
going to
pick like fucking Janine Berglund from second grade because I fucking loved her. No,
no.
we're talking
It's somebody. This is where I
Here-
chiseled down
I'ma say
to
this.
Hillary Duff.
Okay.
This is how I came
I
to
don't think she
Hillary
would have
Duff.
been fun. Fuck
I
her.
think she would. I think
No.
she.
Anna-
But I've changed it now to Anna Kendrick.
So
is
he-
now my
Okay,
cabin
that's
girl.
a way better
off
choice.
the top of my mind. Off the top of my mind, all the
Yeah.
women out there besides Anna Kendrick, 'cause I'm not going to take yours. All the actors out there that I can think of that have these funny roles that are characters in this, that it would be the redhead from the redhead chick that's in-
from the
She's funny.
Wedding Crashers.
no that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No,
Which
not that
looks
one.
No,
identical to
no.
Anna Kendrick.
No,
No.
no.
No, the redhead that's in all these movies now. She was in
Isla Fisher is her name.
no. Is
Are
that
you
her?
talking about Rachel McAdams?
No, damn, I love her.
There's only 2 girls in Wedding Crashers. There's Rachel McAdams.
No, it's not right.
no.
No, Matt.
Jared
he said
said
the
I
wrong-
guessed it wrong.
He said the wrong movie. What's the one with McLovin?
That's super.
Oh,
bad.
Emma
bad.
Stone. You're talking about Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yes.
Really?
Emma Stone.
I think Ross knows that.
What
No,
the
I've
Wait.
hung out with her.
She's-
She's
Emma-
the
Emma
most
S-
friendliest person on the planet.
Yeah.
Emma Stone in those movies seem very
Wow.
fun, funny.
That's the thing. So
Right?
this is well, that's
Same
you have to be
person
1
in real
year
life. Same
isolated.
person in real life.
Isolated.
That's the point. That's the thing. It's like you're not. I don't care about the hottest chick.
You have
Like,
a- you
Scarlett
have a-
Johansson would be dope. Like
you have
fucking
a
Megan
kitchen?
Fox would be dope.
You have power. You have no internet. Like you are isolated
Well, that's
for
what I'm
1
saying.
year.
Right, exactly.
So
So I'm not
who
gonna
do
pick
you
the
want
hottest
with
chick
you?
I've ever seen.
No,
I'm saying
exactly.
Someone that has a dope ass personality, dude.
Exactly.
So it can get fun, like funny humor.
No,
Yeah.
You
yeah,
could could request firearms. You could request ammo. You could request like I would request pickaxes, and I would build a pool like stone and cement and shit like that. Like you can request odd shit.
It would
But
take
you
you a
get-
lot longer than a year to make a pool. Like your
No,
own
it wouldn't. I
fucking
can make a
pool.
pool. I make a pool in a fucking
Hey
3
Emma,
weeks.
Emma, we're gonna start digging this fucking pool, bitch.
well, what would Ross's be? I'm
Yeah,
curious.
Ross, who's yours?
Man, I'm gonna go straight. So if it's a year, and this changes my whole way of thinking, and I'll tell you why. If it's a lifetime, then you want somebody to grow old with. I think you
Yes.
go comedy, and you do the whole thing like somebody you can laugh with, all that shit. If it's for a year though, like I want to burn it down with like Lady Gaga. Like just get
I fucking
just
love
get
it.
just
That's
get weird
great.
for a year and be like, all right, cool. We're in this cabin together.
I'm over it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Who's the chick from that South Afrikaans fucking band that we listened to?
Oh, they broke
That's-
up. They broke
That's
up.
who Diane
they
Wood.
have
They
not
broke up
broke
2
up.
days ago.
I would
Ross,
take the
they
chick
have
from
not broke
Diane
up.
Wood. I would take the chick from
She
Diane
would
Wood.
be dope.
Rocco, you wouldn't be able to talk to her after fucking 4 hours.
Oh, I don't want none to do
No,
with her.
I'm taking that one because then
Yeah,
I'd probably
that's Matt's.
I'd bury her and then I'd have some nice flower beds
That's-
from her the soil.
You just have your own time, your me
Yeah.
time. Like, hey, what
That's
happened
all
to
I
that
need.
girl? I killed her and buried her. Now it's
Listen,
just
dude,
me.
I would kill her probably in the first week, and then I would be in an isolation chamber all by myself, and I'd be loving motherfucking life.
Hey, I just did the isolation chamber, dude.
Oh, how was that,
shit.
dude? That's
I know we
like-
talked about it on the last show. It was incredible. And
Did we?
and here's the thing. So we talked about it on
He
Drinkin'
wasn't
Bros.
in it.
Oh.
So he hasn't been on it yet.
Okay, cool.
So we talked
I was
talked about it on a
smiling 'cause I
Drinkin'
thought
Bros.
it did a good segue.
Yeah, no, it is. We talked about it on Drinkin' Bros, and an hour after the show aired, a guy named David Vasquez hit me up, and he said, "Hey, one of our Drinkin' Bros," and he goes, "Hey man, listen to the show. I loved it. There's a fucking isolation chamber in your area," and I was like, "Oh shit." And I looked it up. There was one in Wilmington. Good buddy to the show from Huify, Mr. Josh Harkis, where we record at, was like, "Hey, those owners are my friends. The first ever one is opening tomorrow, and I'll take you. We can be the first ones there." And I was like,
so dope.
"Fucking A, yeah." So we went.
Did you actually went?
Put on Instagram, and
They have like the music thing or no? What did you do?
yeah. There was you had the option. You can listen to music. You could have no music, or you could have two lights, like a light blue light or a purple light. But you were inside of it looked like a giant clamshell, and it was filled
Yeah.
with
I saw it, yeah.
water with all the salt in there. The
salt.
first 20 minutes, it was weird because you're floating exactly like 11 in Stranger Things. Like that's a real thing where you're like, oh shit, and it's hard to trust your body from not like, oh, I'm gonna drown, because you're not gonna drown. You were literally floating on top of the water. But after the 20 minutes was up, I didn't choose lights and I didn't choose sound. So it was just me alone in the darkness. And then boom, my mind started, I tripped out and was in another world after the first 20 minutes. And then they wake you up with these jets in the water. And when they woke me up, I was pissed because I loved whatever planet I was on, and it was amazing. And I didn't want to go
They
back.
wake you up with jets in the water?
Yeah, so because not to startle you, so it's not like somebody's banging in, or like, hey, Mr. Best, put on your fucking clothes, because you're buck naked in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you go buck
That's
naked, and
weird.
the water is the same temperature as your skin temperature, as your body temperature. So-
98.6,
Wow.
girl.
So you feel like you're just floating in this weird like chamber, and you've got about 2 feet on each side of you, and about 2 feet on top of you and below you, but you're floating on salt water, and your mind starts to go to places that normally it would never ever go. If you can remember that, it's a blessing. When I was with Josh, he didn't remember part of his, but he was going in and out of consciousness, and he was like, "Man, I just want to go back." And I was like, I get it.
I feel like it's Inception, you know? You're
It
fucking
is.
dreaming here.
No,
It
dude.
is. So if you get a chance to go, the one here in Wilmington was called True Rest, and it was awesome. I'm sure they're booked now, but
You're fucking my mind up right now.
I know, and
I
they're
want to go.
they're,
We should go together.
they're a
fun.
franchise.
Let's do it.
That's the thing. So
What?
I bought one for my buddy when I was in there because I was like,
He'll
hey
be
man, I want to
texting
go
all the
with
time,
you.
Jerry.
Yeah. But you
So
can't.
let's do it.
You can't do it together, so they'll put you in different rooms. But what I will say is this: you guys start at the same time and you end at the same time. So whatever your experience is afterwards, you'll be able to chat about it, and you'll never get a more honest moment than right when you walk out of there because you're like, oh shit, what happened to you? What happened to you? And then the rest of your day is just like
I feel like
kinda
that's
a blur.
the first jump in airborne school. Back in the
Right.
bus, busing back. That's
I feel like
that's
your
an
first
honest
trip
moment.
on shrooms or something. And
What?
I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, but that's what Joe Rogan does. Joe Rogan takes LSD and he smokes weed and goes and sits in there for hours. And so I asked the guy when I was done, since we were the first ones here to do it in Wilmington, North Carolina, I was like, hey, have you ever done this on weed or mushrooms or anything like that or whatever? And he's like, look, we tell people they not to, obviously for obvious reasons. You don't want them to have a bad experience. But he goes, I will say this. Once you go in there, because I was in there for 60 minutes, you want to go longer. And they offered up to 90. And I was like, dude, it's weird you say that because I want to go fucking 90 minutes now. Like, I wish I could go longer than that. And it's crazy. It was fucking awesome and crazy at the same time.
I mean, excuse me, is it expensive?
What's that?
Is
How
it
much was it?
expensive? Is it expensive?
Yeah, what's the price?
No. It was $59.
How much?
For 11 minutes? For 16 minutes?
No, for an hour. For an hour.
1,500.
No,
No,
$59. Yeah.
Oh, 59.
Oh, I thought you said 50
No,
no.
that's
no, no,
Holy
no.
fuck!
Yeah,
No,
massage.
it was $59, and they were doing a thing like if you bought more, they were half off. So I got some other ones for like $30. For
Wow.
later on down the
So
road.
it's like a tanning salon.
I think
pretty
it'll
much.
go
Yes.
crazy.
And
Oh,
here's the
completely
thing.
Crazy.
So here's
Oh my God, Ross.
my dream scenario is to
Ross?
go on a Friday night right before I go to sleep. And, do it.
No. We need to put Jared Taylor in there for 90 minutes.
He'd lose his
and
mind.
interview him.
He would lose
No,
his shit.
we need to put fucking IR
I would
cameras in
love
that
it.
motherfucker.
I would love it. Dude, is there
He-
one
he
in
couldn't.
Boulder? Is there one in Boulder, Colorado? Please, let's find out.
Episode 101, bro. You in a fucking isolation chamber.
I would kill. I
couldn't
would
do it.
kill.
Come on, let's do the fucking
I
drinking
mean,
bros.
I'll
behind
do it. I'll do it. But I mean, I'm fucking.
I mean, I'll
Are
do it with
kidding?
you, but I'll be
leaving
chill.
me alone by myself. Are you kidding? Like that's suicide.
But and here's the thing: all you're hearing is your own breathing and a dark hole, and you're floating in salt water.
oh, I know.
Oh, he'd
I've-
shit his pants.
I've done some weird shit.
Yeah, I would, dude. We've got to. I would.
Yeah.
100%. If when we're in Boulder and we're all together, let's go. And I just want to see Jared's reaction because my friend Josh was the same way. I was like, hey man, his mind works, crazy fast as well. And I was like, what was your experience? And he goes, dude, I was tripping out for the first half hour, no lie. And then he goes, but then all of a sudden I'm breathing heavy. And then he goes, I'm out. Like I was so focused on the breathing and where I was at and I was freaked out that he goes, I was unconscious after that. And I enjoyed the rest of it. I think that would happen to you. I think that would happen
No,
to you.
be
I wouldn't
totally
breathe
fine.
heavy.
I'm gonna be chill, dude.
I would breathe heavy.
I would let that motherfucker soak and see the world. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd probably,
Yeah.
I'd probably
I mean,
piss in
I-
there.
I'm gonna try and travel to Mars and that.
I
motherfucker.
cracked
30
the
seconds to Mars, I
psilocybin
heard.
code.
Oh, I love that band.
I think I'm a scientist.
I love that band.
Yeah, but
Fucking
but
A.
I will say this. So there was a video you watched beforehand, and they said, look, you can't control what you're thinking about in there. And a lot of the things that I guess if you would call it dreaming about or thinking about was things that were going on throughout my week where I was like, oh shit, and then they would lead to something else, and it was like it was like a trail for me where I was like,
Did it
oh,
feel like
fuck.
you were high a little bit? Like you, like man, I feel like I'm on
100%. And then even after I got out of there for the next 2 hours after that, I felt like it was a euphoric high that
You know why you trip me out, dude? Is the fact that like people talk about meditation being like this, and I've never fucking taken the time to try and meditate.
I have, and
But
I
it
can't.
sounds
I
like
can't do
this.
it. Yeah, I can't meditate
Yeah,
Because-
I can do
because
that.
because I'm not
can't-
forced into something.
Right, you're
in
not
a- yeah.
forced.
Right.
The isolation chamber and what I've been getting from it, what I read about after Ross talked about last episode, we're so overly stimulated in this world. Like, I mean, that's kind of
Right.
humanity, but like, especially now with the digital age, like,
Oh yeah.
the second, literally, I guarantee everybody in this podcast, the second they wake up, they reach for their phone. If their phone
Yeah.
is not where it's supposed to
We
be,
all know we
they're
are.
Yep.
freaking out, like looking like trying to
Yeah.
swim in their fucking bed, trying to find their phone. We all fucking do it. It's like
all of us.
you need
I
that
get drunk. I swim.
Okay.
Well, and there's that whole thing of fear of missing out,
Where
that
is it?
disorder, like
The
that.
FOMO is crazy because we all do
FOMO is
that.
real. Yeah.
Everybody. So,
Where is it? And what did I do?
Oh God, it's weird.
but yeah,
man.
you need that stimulation. So,
So
like,
imagine it's all taken from
it's
you.
all taken from
it.
you, and you have no outlet to like. I could potentially.
We don't even
be
know
in
what
that.
our minds really want to think about right now until we actually get into that kind of
I feel
shit.
like it would be good for writing for us.
Oh, dude, that's exactly
Yes.
all I'm thinking.
100%.
I imagine the shit that would pull out of our brains.
Right. I feel like
Yeah.
I'd write a lot.
We would be
Me and
fucking
Matt right now are
retarded.
working on this crazy song that he just gave me a concept that blew me away, and I think that's where I'm like,
it's
man, something like
delicious.
that would
Yeah.
pull out some weird
would.
shit.
Dude, it'll work. It'll like I'm telling you because it's
We want to drop a track harder than Justin Bieber. You know.
We're gonna
Yeah.
drop some tracks.
Harder than
yeah. So I think
What?
if you guys did
What?
it, what'd you say, Jared? No, what did
I
Jared
said
say?
I said we're gonna drop some tracks. What?
Yeah.
I think he's getting drunk. Are you getting a little drunk?
No, I
There
said
it
we're
is.
We're gonna drop some tracks.
Welcome back, Tipsy Taylor.
Yeah,
I'm not tipsy.
Taylor.
I'm not
Tipsy Taylor.
tipsy. I'm not tipsy. You guys fucking stop being douches.
Tipsy
I'm gonna Ross. I'm gonna call 11 on you. I'm gonna tell her to fuck you up.
Jared Tipsy Taylor.
Taylor.
I've got 11's cell phone number. I'm texting her right now.
Who?
11 from
Yeah.
Stranger Things. You watch Stranger
From
Things
Stranger
yet, Matt?
Things.
No.
Ah,
Oh,
still
God.
amazing on Netflix.
Ah.
Still amazing.
Still amazing.
Still my favorite show of the year. Hey, by the way, Jared, real quick before we get to the Drinkin' Bro of the week, I watched JonBenet Ramsey's brother on Dr. Phil today.
I don't have cable, so I didn't get to see that. Even though
It's on
Jesse
it's on basic cable. If you have
Jesse
rabbit ears,
sent me a warning. She
Yeah.
was like, "You have to watch this today." I was like, "I don't have cable."
JBR's brother is doing a 3-parter on Dr. Phil before that documentary runs. Weirdest fucking kid I've ever seen, by the way. So
So but she said he's the one that did it.
Wait, he's saying he killed John Bonet?
Yeah.
no,
Well,
no, we don't know yet.
no,
we don't
Jesse
know.
said
Jesse,
that.
my wife says that.
Man, you guys are fucking my mind right now.
My,
dude.
my wife has claimed for years that
Heather.
the brother did it. Yeah,
That
the one who
dick
plays
face that
Heather in
calls me
Range
fat.
15. Yeah, yeah.
Heather that calls me fat. I'm
So
kinda
we'll
fat.
see.
I'm kinda fat.
I'm the real one. This documentary that's going to air this fall, though. They're supposedly going to give their theory of who did it. So that one I'm looking forward to because I think the brother's just going to go through this interview and be like, "Nah,
Hey, do I get
anything.
credit
Didn't
yet?
do
Do I
anything."
get credit yet that I predicted that?
No, you don't.
was
You
next?
don't because you were
It's
supposed to call the
bullshit.
FX one after O.J. Simpson. You didn't do
Yeah,
that
but
one.
still, I'm still saying, hey, guess what's new and popular?
You are.
JonBenet Ramsey.
Yeah, you did. Look, you were a big JBR fan, and we love you for it. I could see it as a little pageant dad, just getting right
I'm not
behind
a fucking pageant dad.
You are. You're a
Get
little
the
pageant
fuck outta
dad.
here.
You're a little pageant
Dude,
dad. I
choke
can
on
see
a
it.
fucking cock.
I can see it.
Wow, I've never heard you talk to him
Hey,
like
hey,
that.
it's toddlers and Tiara Taylor, dude.
I do.
Oh,
no, it's not.
Come
That's
at me,
perfect.
bro.
That
Come
is
at me.
perfect,
Damn it.
man.
Franklin,
No, that's not
Franklin, you heard it now.
Franklin,
Toddlers
if
and
you-
Tiara
Franklin,
Taylor.
you
Oh,
motherfucker,
so
Franklin.
good.
I want your face in like a little tiara.
No,
Toddler and Tiara
Franklin.
Taylor.
That's what I
Franklin, you
want.
are not allowed. You are not allowed, Franklin.
I'm
Franklin
I'm texting him
Chambliss,
now.
make a meme of toddlers and Tiara Taylor with a little,
Yeah,
a little
toddlers
tiny.
and Tiara
I'm just
Taylor.
saying this. I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy.
We know a
Franklin,
guy. You could be the little
I know
honey
the same
boo-boo.
guy. Franklin,
You're a
you
little
better
honey
not
boo-boo.
fucking do this.
Oh, toddlers and
Frank-
Tiara Taylor.
I will drink out of a gas can.
Franklin knows from the beginning there's no boundaries. Franklin knows
None.
there's no boundaries.
Nope.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah,
Little
when he-
toddlers and Tiara Taylor. Just
When I
strutting
saw
his
Pussy
stuff.
Destroyer, I realized that real fast.
There's nothing like a sweet welcome back to single life than a meme that says, "Hey, this guy's awesome. He's charming. He's a pussy destroyer."
Bro, I tell you, I'm talking to
yeah.
that one chick, and she's like, "What?
I just found a meme
Yeah,
about you
she goes,
online.
"What's this?" I was like, "Well, I didn't make it." I'm thinking, how do you
was
explain
Franklin.
that?
That was
I
Franklin.
love when we say shit in the podcast and you forget because it's like
Yeah.
it just,
I do that every day.
Because we're
oh, no,
buzz as
yeah,
shit.
and you wake up to Franklin and it's just like fucking a sorority house and fucking
Dude,
you know,
I woke
I'm like,
up to
God
texts
dang
the
it.
other day, like 5 texts from different people that said, "I'm not racist, but I hate Iraqis." And I was like, oh, what does that mean?
Oh fuck the show.
what does that mean?
I missed
and then
that
and then I
episode.
go, I was like, a question mark. They're like, you said that on the podcast. I was like, oh.
I get shit like that too. Yeah. There's shit in the podcast we're like,
Whoops.
oh fuck, we were drunk.
Whoops.
That's a
was
testament we
wasted.
keeping it real.
Hey,
you know?
fuck it.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
honestly, and we do not censor anything.
There's no censorship.
No.
We don't
It was
censor
like-
this.
We
It
tried to
wouldn't-
censor one thing and it
was-
didn't even happen. So
was
we were like,
like-
oh shit, it's
I
on
think-
there.
It wouldn't fit, so I used a shoehorn. Like, I got that one.
I think we pulled one episode, but that wasn't because of content.
No, we were super trash.
That was because
That was
yeah,
too drunk
That was
to air.
me.
It was-
That was my fault.
we had a
That's my fault.
technical issue with all of it, so that's the
Oh,
only
that's
episode
right,
we pulled.
that's right.
But normally we just let
I
it
was
go.
way hammered.
We want to be us. We want to be on
yeah,
the show.
we
I was
want. Hey,
telling
we
someone
want to be us. We want
I
to
was
be
telling
us.
someone that today. Someone today was telling me that, Ross. They're like, hey, do you guys film it live? I was like, no. I was like, oh, so you guys edit it? I was like, no. Whatever we say,
No.
whatever we say
Yeah.
goes.
You're
And like, if
hearing
we
it.
said shit where we're like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some times I've woken up like, oh fuck, what did I say last night? All right, I guess I'll figure it out on Thursday.
Yeah,
Well,
it's literally what it is because you get texts, memes, all that shit, and you're like, oh fuck, that went down. And I have a feeling Toddlers and Tiara Taylor is gonna stick for a
I
while.
No,
Oh
that's
my-
not gonna stick. That's
that
not a
is
nickname.
so
Listen,
That is not a
hey,
nickname
hey,
at all.
Jared,
I don't
Jared,
think that is ever gonna stick with anyone.
Don't fuck with the triple T, dog. The
Yeah.
triple
No,
T.
no.
Toddler Tiara Taylor, bro.
No.
Triple T's.
I don't think anybody. I don't think any.
Triple T Taylor. There it is.
I don't think anybody's no one is gonna jump on that train. Like
Yeah.
everybody's
Yes,
gonna
they
be-
are. Yes,
I
they
think
are.
everyone's gonna be against this one. I think this is the nickname I will
Triple J,
survive.
Triple T, dude.
No.
Toddlers
You're digging
and
your
Tiara
own
Taylor.
grave.
No,
right
no.
now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna survive this one. I am confident that no one is gonna think this is funny.
You
No,
kidding me?
no. Are you?
This
You've
is hilarious.
lost it.
Can we
Yeah.
get you an address?
What?
Yes.
Can we put you in a
Will
dress?
you
No,
wear a
I'm not getting a
sash?
dress.
Will you wear a
I mean,
sash on
there
stage
might
at Freedom
be-
For the
Fest?
company.
There might be a VHS that exists of me and another dude singing.
What?
That I was in a dress with another guy in 8th grade.
What?
What? This is how you know we don't edit our
Yeah.
show.
We were singing the Titanic theme.
Who was in front? Who was in back?
It's not.
The arms of an angel. It's my heart will go on. My heart will go
It's
on.
my heart will go
No,
on.
it
That's
isn't.
what we do.
Is
I'm
it?
wearing a dress. There's a video that exists out there. I'm putting that on now because she threatened me about a year ago.
Oh,
Like,
that's so
I
funny.
still have this tape. I was like, cool. That's
I got
funny.
one threat like that from college. And I'm like,
I
post
might
it.
have kissed the guy.
No, you fucking didn't.
Oh my god!
Why are we just know now?
Yeah.
What?
I've known you
What-
for
what-
4
why-
years.
why you kept
now,
it from us?
Now is the time to tell me
No,
that.
I mean I didn't really kiss him.
So you Fourth of
like
July
I have my hands there.
What?
What's the song, Jared? What's the fucking song,
My
Jared?
heart will go on.
How does that go?
How's it go? Sing it.
Every night in my dreams.
That's it. That's it. That's the song. That's the
That
fucking
is-
song.
That is a child's horror movie that I just heard come
Can
out
we
of your
stop
fucking
this
mouth.
tonight? Can we be done?
I'm taking your power away because a year ago she was like, I still have this
Taking your
video.
Power away. Like we're all rape victims.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's so gross. It's so gross.
Oh.
You had to listen.
Jared's crying.
Toddlers and Tiara
Jared is
Taylor's
crying.
taking back the night. Like we're all rape victims
I'm
tonight.
sorry.
He's crying. Literally
he's
crying
crying.
right now.
Hey, the way to take the hate back is we record that in you in a dress singing that song.
Yeah.
I mean,
right now.
Yep.
I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't kissing another dude though. I mean, I did that once.
Oh, boy.
Woo, all the way up.
All the way
No, I don't know
down.
if
This
I-
is
all the
a
way
that was
down.
a that's a shameful moment.
way down.
Listen, I saw on the meter it was an hour. We were good. The
We
it's
could've
now-
stopped.
It's an hour, 4 minutes, and 55 minutes
could've
now.
stopped.
That was a bad move.
Oh, you kept
Man,
going.
you
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
Toddlers and Tiara Taylor went
Taylor.
down the
That's not my
fucking rabbit
nickname.
hole
That's not my
tonight.
nickname.
We're kissing dudes in the 8th grade is okay.
No, I wasn't. I was just trying shit.
Franklin.
What?
Oh boy.
I can't. Oh my.
I was just trying. You know what I was doing in the 8th grade? I was fucking every piece of furniture in my house.
Yeah.
Imagine it was a woman. I was kissing
I was
dudes.
masturbating to my mom and stepdad's 1970s porn, where it was like there was more bush than I had outside in the
Yeah.
fucking yard.
What?
Jared's reenacting Titanic with his
He's
neighbor.
in a dress kissing a dude. Singing
Yeah.
fucking
it
Titanic
wasn't a
song.
real kiss.
Did you throw your necklace overboard afterwards, Jared?
Oh my
Jesus
god!
Christ.
Did you ask him? Did you ask him to draw draw you in this and only in this?
The arms of an angel.
If somebody gets a charcoal painting of Jared naked on a couch in the Titanic,
I wish we had
I will
someone
fucking
filming
pay money.
Jared. He is dying. He
Dude,
doesn't know what to say.
We need to get Jay to draw him just like the fucking,
No.
just like from Titanic, but naked.
Oh yeah.
Naked. I don't want it.
boy, we're going to call it here, kids. We're going to get to the Drinkin' Bro of the Week. The Drinkin' Bro of the Week was submitted by Gus Hollis.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Hold on. Please tell me it's not a sad drinking bro.
No, it's not. I was just going to say, thank God it's not a
Okay.
sad one. I want to nominate Christina Rowley for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Last night on her way through North Carolina, she stopped to bring me collages, which is a native Houstonian. Any native Houstonian will understand the miraculous nature of these simple, delicious, meat-filled pastries. That's the thing, kids. You can submit anybody for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. It doesn't have to be sad. You can be happy like this. Congratulations, Christina Rowley.
Hey, that's what we go back to, man. Small gestures to someone can be extraordinary to others. So fucking keep being drinking bros, keep being fucking awesome, and let's look out for each other and fucking have a drink, whether it's water, lemonade, or a lot of booze like we might be doing. But we love you
Absolutely.
fucking guys. We love
Cheers.
you.
Cheers. And on that note, grab your bro, head to the bow of the ship, and sing My Heart Will Go On for Mr. Matt
up.
Best, Rocco, Toddlers and Tiara Taylor. I am Ross Patterson, and we are out of here.
We're out.
Bye, bitch.
My heart